Alright, so everything should be working right now, but there isn't exactly too much that we need to do left. We could go do more leveling up, but we don't really need to do that right now. So, excuse me, what should we do first? Because we did get the PD link, so we have to level that up. There's also, there's another command that we need to get, but it's in the command board as well. I'm missing a few commands actually. And I'm pretty sure most of them are down to luck. I'm missing 5. Okay, one of those is a D-Link, so that's easy to get. And then those 3, I'm pretty sure are random, so that's gonna suck too. And then this one's in the, what is it? Not Mirage Arena, command board. So, you know, that's gonna be fun to deal with. Hey Michael, how is it that you are always like one of the first people in the stream? It's crazy. But, thing is, I also need to make sure I get, what was it, the hit counts for everything in the game. Because, yeah, all these D-Links have 2 of them, so I need to make sure I have at least 1 hit for everything. Aqua has 2, Terra has 2, Mickey has 2, Donald 2, Goofy 2, 2 for Snow White, 2 for Cinderella, 2 for Zack, Experiment, Peter Pan. Okay, so the only ones that I need to get, or at least the only ones I think I need, is Pete. Yeah, he's the only one I need. So I need to get the standard one first. So we're just gonna head over to the usual leveling up spot that we always go for. It would help that if I had a Mega Flare already. Well, if I had it equipped, but it's fine. Thankfully, I can kill so many things in like one shot anyways. It's not gonna matter. Oh, you get notifications on your phone. Okay. Because I was about to say, you're always here first, or at least one of the first people to always show up. And it's not like I'm ungrateful about that. It's just that it surprises me that you're always like one of the first people here. Realistically, I should probably, and I can wait a little bit. There's like this enemy, and that's really it. I can wait up until I get to the top to use a PD link. There we go. And then from here on out, using it is actually going to help a lot. But unfortunately, this is going to build up a little slowly. Or not, I guess. I guess collecting, what was it, the little drops and whatever helps out. Now, unfortunately, whether I get the level up things for this D-Link is completely random. So, I kind of just have to hope that I get it at some point. So, this could take a while, or not, since we immediately give me the thing. There we go. Aw, there's not another one. Yeah, whatever. Shouldn't be expecting to get another one anyways. Not so soon, at least. But going back into this area, we're not going to be doing the same thing that we normally do. Okay, give me an actual, like, what is it? Thing, please. Do none of these have, what is it? Do none of them have, like, the D-Link, drop? That's dumb. I figured at least one of them would. But it looks like none of them do, which is annoying. Okay, it looks like no one in here has one. That's interesting. I am going to have to leave the area. That, or I can just use a, balloon letter. I'll probably, you know what, yeah, I'll just use a balloon letter. It'll be easy. And actually, I can probably keep the balloon letter on me. Oh, I have 99. I have plenty. There we go. Get that extra 1%. That way I can actually use the D-Link and get stuff off of it this time. Unfortunately, this is not nearly as fast as using Mega Flare, but I am trying to level up the D-Link, so it's not like that is too important to begin with. Oh my goodness, stop. Okay, neither of them got me one. Now this shouldn't even really be tied to who can actually drop D-Links at all. It's really just completely random, so I have to get it at some point. Oh, and of course that one's gonna take forever to end up dying. I don't know if the exploding enemies actually give you one. Probably not. Oh goodness. Unfortunately, it did not give me anything, so thankfully I have enough balloon letters to last me a good while. And I think I continue getting them in here too, so I at least have that to go for. Or at least working in my favor. Why on earth? Okay, Ventus, they were like a bunch of people below you that couldn't have actually gone anywhere there. Oh, there it is. Perfect. There we go. And now we just need to get the hit count for this once we actually get it all the way. There we go. There we go. And now we... Oh, of course you gave me 2 instantly. Whatever. But now we don't have to worry about that anymore. Now I need to worry about hit counts for other things. Shot locks. Okay, I don't even have all the shot locks in the game. But, yeah, unfortunately, so I gotta try and get those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do I even have the hit count for all of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm missing one. Which one am I missing? I think it's... Is either Chaos Snake or Thunder... whatever it was. That's not the right thing. It's not the 2 I mentioned. I gotta remember the names because you have to go through so many menus in order to actually get it. Or actually find out. Oh, it might be Ragnarok. I'm pretty sure that's the one I didn't see. I gotta check again though. That's the character files. That's not gonna get completed until we beat the last boss. Yeah, it's Ragnarok I'm missing. So I can literally just go back in here and do that. And unfortunately, this doesn't help much because it's hitting the front of these guys and not the back. Yeah, I'm not getting any experience for that. Whatever. One problem you have with this game is the relationship between the 3 heroes, but don't get me wrong. We do see some interaction throughout our trio, but I wish it could have been more developed. Yeah, that is one thing that a few people do bring up. This trio is not nearly as connected as the other series trios are. I know we do see it in the flashbacks, yeah. Again, they don't really show it that much. Sora and Riku and Kairi are probably like the best ones that actually, well, the best trio that actually did it. Roxas, Xion, and Axel, they're definitely second. And yeah, Ventus, Terra, and Aqua, they'd have to be last. Okay, so unfortunately for the rest of these shot locks, I have to make them up. Well, not really make them up, but I have to create them. And for this block, I was wondering how you created that the entire time, but no, you have to go to the command board and, you know, you have to get it there. So, you know, that's fun. So I have to get to a save point. Actually, to help me along the way, I'm gonna just do something real quick so I can get experience. Gonna change these to Mega Flares. Oh goodness, I had to go through all this. Okay. I remember having a bunch of surges for these. And unfortunately, I have to wait now. So we'll just wait until the Mega Flares are back and then, you know, we'll continue doing whatever. But in the meantime, let me look up how to create these shot locks. hopefully I can find them. Which ones can I actually get? That's another thing, because some are exclusive to certain people. Aside from Ventus, Ventus doesn't have anything unique. Are those the other one? Oh, that can't be right. Hold on. Because if I'm correct, you can't even get the rest of these as Ventus. All the ones that are up here. Aside from Bio Barrage. Actually, isn't that in the, Actually, I'm pretty sure that's in the, what was it? It's in the Mirage Arena. I'm pretty sure that's there. Maybe. I'll have to go back and check. But there shouldn't be anything else. I don't know. Well, actually, I can create Lightning Ray. Okay, I'm reading this thing I have here wrong. So I can create Lightning Ray and I can create Bio Barrage. But there would still be one that I'm missing, which is more than likely in a Mirage Arena if that's the case. So I guess we'll go and do that. But I'm just going into this room so I can get a little bit of free experience first. A little bit of extra experience, never hurt anyone. And then in here, we could just use Mega Flare again. I'm gonna go over here so I can spawn more enemies. There we go. That way a majority of the enemies at least got killed. But I do need to figure out what exactly I need in order to make these things. So for Lightning Ray, which is one of the ones I'm missing, they're all 10% chances, which suck. And there's not really any way to actually increase that chance, so that will be fun to deal with. But the easiest way looks like it's Thunder and Thundera. Well, or at least that's like the cheapest way, just buying magic. So I guess I can just do it that way. Again, just gonna get a little bit of extra free experience while I'm out here. Because trust me, for like the final thing I'm gonna be doing in, well, as Ventus, I'm gonna need all the experience I can get. There we go. Set down here. That doesn't give me nearly as much experience as I would like, but it's fine. But by the way, Michael, I don't think I ever asked, how are you doing right now? But do I even have Thunders? I feel like I do. And if I do, that shouldn't be too much of an issue. I have a lot of Blizzards. I know that much, at least. Do I even need those Blizzards to make anything? Because if not, I can just get rid of them. I don't. Yeah, I actually don't. Okay, so I can get rid of all those. That way I don't have to deal with that. But, Thunder? Is Thundera in here? Yeah, 2 Thunderas are also there. So I can do that. And hope that I actually get it first try. Wait, what? Why is it not letting me choose the Thunderas? Yeah, there's... This says that I can mix them both, so I don't know what's going on there. Let me find some other guide, see if it says anything different. Shot lock commands, I guess? I'm trying to look for a bunch of different sites. Okay, this is actually a pretty good one, I think. Wait, does this not tell you how to get it? Oh, well, it tells you ways of getting these, but it's not exactly like that's, you know, very helpful. I'm trying to melt them. I don't want to go through like 5 different command boards. Maybe I should just go into like command melding and see how well that goes. Because there is like, yeah, this side I think. Yeah, this site. This site works amazingly for this. Yeah, it says I can use Thundera and Thundera, but I'm not able to. Oh, you're doing okay? Just got home from drama club. How are you? I'm doing good. But for some reason these Thunderas are not mixing together, and I don't know why. And from what it looks like, these are the only things I can mix, which doesn't make too much sense either. But fine, I guess I will buy some more Thunders and junk. That way I can actually use those. I'm gonna get rid of all these Blizzards, I don't need them. Just gonna buy Thunders in their place. But like, 30's a lot. Yeah, let's buy like 10. 10's a better bet. I'm gonna buy like 10 of these. So now I need to basically just go and get the CP up for these. I'm gonna leave Thunder Surge. That way is like easy ways of getting kills. I like how the easiest Thunder can like, well, weakest Thunder can still one-shot things. I'm actually that strong in the game now. It can't one-shot everything, unfortunately, but it still does a good amount. And from what it looks like, I don't need to do much either to level them up. Yeah, I don't, because I'm pretty sure that's actually fully leveled up. Yeah, it is. So that's perfect. There we go. Thundera. And this unfortunately has a 10% chance of actually getting it, so we're just gonna have to hope that we actually get this, and this doesn't really matter, so. Nope, okay. Just looking just in case, but it doesn't matter. No. No, okay, so I now have 3 of those that don't matter. Yay. Now I have to level up Thunderas and Thunders together. And actually, I don't need the Thunder Surge with me, so I'll just put another Thunder onto that. I have a 1 in 10 chance of getting this, so that was 3 chances. So hopefully it'll reappear soon. And I'm not gonna really worry about that area too much. This area has a lot of like really close enemies, which makes for easy chaining. Nope, none of those, okay. The good news is I have a bunch of money, so if I ever do need to actually go out and get more, I can, so that's good. I think that's it for just the Thunders. I still have to get the Thunderas leveled up, unfortunately. Alright, level 2. I think the enemies up here might actually just make it... Nah, okay. It's fine though. There we go. Alright, I think this is like all of my last chances before I actually have to go out and buy more. I'm pretty sure there's actually also like a special prompt that shows up. Let me try Thundera and Thundera, see if that works. Nope, it didn't. Okay. But I'm pretty sure there's like a special like indication that'll actually show up if you do it right. Or if you get it. I can't say you do it right because like that's really up to the game to decide. And if I'm correct, you don't actually have to level them up all the way. No you do. Okay. And unfortunately, these guys are gonna bother me for eternity. Alright, so let's hope that these last ones will actually work. Or one of them, at least. Oh, and I only have one Thundera left. Okay. Get rid of... Wait, do I need to get rid of those? Let me make sure first. Here's... Okay, I can't get that. I think I have Bio Barrage already. Oh wait, I can't sell shot locks. No I don't. Okay, so I can make that. I think I'm able to get that in... What is it? The Mirage Arena too. I'm not entirely sure though. Looks like 20 might be more worth it now. And now watch me get it like first try. Alright, there we go. All those Thunderas are now level 3. So, let's try this again. Okay, let me look it up and see if that actually works. I really do hope I don't have to actually do the, what was it, command board. I really hope not. Okay, I'm looking at these videos. None of this is helping. Most of this does not help me at all. Okay, maybe I should try typing it into Google. Okay, so you actually can end up melding it. Problem is, I'm just unlucky. So it's just a matter of when, and that's if I don't want to do the command board, and I don't, so... Alright, let's try again. Let me try doing this without actually adding an item to it. And it worked! Okay, whatever. I guess that was like the one thing that kept me from getting it. Because I'm pretty sure it automatically gave me something with it, so... Whatever, I have that, I guess. Okay, so next one, Bio Barrage, which for 20% I need Poison Edge and Block or Poison and Block. That's gonna suck. Okay. Do I even have any poisons? That way I can hopefully not spend any money on that. It's not gonna matter too much if I do. I need to get rid of those Zero Gravigas. Because there are a lot. Yeah, I don't have it. Okay. Do I have any other blocks? Probably not. Yeah, all these blocks I already have. And that actually has a 20% chance of happening, so hopefully it'll actually go better than this one did. It's gonna go... Oh, actually, I can get rid of these Thunderers too. I don't need those anymore. I have 104. Oh my goodness, that's actually dumb. Get rid of these stops. Alright. Now we buy... What was it that we needed to buy? Poisons and blocks. Just gonna get 30 just in case. That actually costs a lot of money, my goodness. But we're just gonna get 10. And unfortunately, you can't level up more than one block at a time, so I have to hopefully get very lucky, otherwise leveling up blocks is gonna take forever. I honestly don't even know how many enemies it's gonna take to actually level up poison or block for that matter. Thankfully, poison levels up pretty fast, so that's nice. Yeah, it levels up very fast. Oh my goodness. And block hasn't even hit level 2 yet. Well, it almost did, but oh, it's not fully leveled up. Okay. Well, that kind of sucks, but whatever. Unfortunately, that means poison has to get to level 5. Oh, okay. I guess it doesn't have to get to level 5, just level 4. Let me just make sure that we can meld it right away if we can. Oh, we can. Perfect. Okay. Oh, right. I forgot. You don't even need to level them up. You just need to have an extra block. Forgot about that. Oh, okay. That didn't work. Okay, so if it automatically gives you something with it, then yeah, you then have it. So now we need to equip that. And just use it on literally anything, it doesn't even matter. There we go. Those leveled up really fast for whatever odd reason. Alright, so what else do we need? I think we have all the ones we can meld. I know Focus Block, again, is back in one of the command boards. Issue is, I don't know where the last, what was it? Shot Lock is. Okay, so let me look up a list of them. That way I can find out those. Those are ones we can make. That's still the same list. Okay, Ventus. I think I have Pulse Bomb already. Yeah, I do. And then all Absolute Zero, I have that. Bio Barrage, got that. Have Chaos Snake, Flame Salvo, just got Lightning Ray. Wait, all of them can get Meteor Shower? I just looked and you couldn't get that, so I guess we can get that? Okay, odd. Thunderstorm, yeah, I have that. Ragnarok, got that. Phantom Charge, yeah, I got that. So it is Meteor Shower. It has to be that. Oh, that's in the, wait, that one's in? Oh, you can meld it too, okay. Good. So I need to figure out how to meld that. Oh, Aqua's the only one that can learn it, and Ventus and Terra have to get it from the royal board. Ugh, that sucks. Alright. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to get forced to play the command board again. And, I guess, issue is I might have to play that. Why did I go there? Man, whatever. Issue is, I'm pretty sure we actually have to get forced to play it twice, because I don't think Focus Block and Meteor Shower can actually show up twice. So, you know, that's going to be fun to deal with. Oh, goodness, yay. I don't even know where the spot is, to be honest, so I have to look at that. Oh, okay, that tastes terrible. I forgot I had that like hours ago.
Ready?
Alright, let me find where the spot is. Oh, there's two here. Or, okay, Focus Block is here at least, so that's good. Blackout, and Thunder. Okay. Well, at least one's here, so that's fine. As long as it doesn't get taken from us, we'll be good.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, we're gonna have to do this again, which sucks. Oh, we'd go just... Wait, no. It wouldn't be just past it. It would be right before it. If we go this way, it would be right in front of it. Which, again, still kind of sucks. Regardless, we're still going to be in the same spot. So I guess we might as well just go this way. And if I'm correct, you don't have to win this either. You just have to go to the spot and collect it. And hopefully I do land on the spot and she doesn't.
How nice.
Because if she does land on it, I'm pretty sure she's going to take it and I'll have to restart. So I need a 3 here. 1 here's fine. That's fine. I'm still, you know, in front of it. But now I need a 2.
Thank you.
And unfortunately, there's no way for me to actually control how I get, well, what dice I get.
Oh.
Alright, 2, please. Another 1. Fine. I don't care about Stun Edge. Just don't get a 4. Don't get a 4, please. She got a 3. That was very close.
How nice.
Can I get another 1? Another 1, please. Of course you give me 3 now. Whatever, I can run back around. Okay, good. She didn't get it. I was about to say, because she landed perfectly on it.
Nice.
I don't want to land on that other spot. Oh, that's Meteor Shower. I didn't even see that. Okay, I need to get that. She also has a Joker, so I kind of want to get rid of her and stun her, but I'm not going to waste my time with that. Of course, a 3 now. Even when I get double dice, I still got low numbers when I didn't... Whatever, dude. That was dumb.
Please.
Alright, if I get a 2, I'm going for Meteor Shower, because you don't even need to win this.
Oh.
Alright, I got a 2. Good.
Yeah.
And then I can head back the other way and try to get the thing again.
How nice.
If it doesn't work out, I don't know what to do, because we don't have the Keyblade glider, so there's not exactly anything I can do about that.
Check this out.
I'm just using these just because I can. If I can get any extra, like, magic cards for dice rolls, then that would work out just fine. Okay, we're gonna be 2 in front of it. So now we need a 2. And I do have enough cards for a navigator, so even if I do go past it, I can give myself self another chance. A 6. Oh, come on. And of course I landed right on top of her thing too. Now I need a 4. And I have no more cards to stun her with, so...
Check this out.
Oh my... This game hates me. It really does. All I ask is that I get the right number. I can get it for Meteor Shower, but not Focus Block. I've been searching for Focus Block way longer than Meteor Shower, and I can get that instantly, but not this. Oh my... All I can really hope is that Cinderella just doesn't land on it and takes it. Of course. Not getting rid of that. Oh, are you... Oh, I have to get rid of it. There's nothing I can do. No, does that mean I lose it? I'm gonna lose it. And there's no way I can If I just landed on it normally, if this game just liked me, I would be fine. But now I can't even get Meteor Shower. I have to restart now.
How nice.
Hey Sonic World, my goodness. This game is hating me right now. I have to do stupid command board stuff in order to get the final commands I need in the game. To be honest, I hate this stupid thing so much. Okay, well at least they're both consistent in being there. So I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
10. Where is that gonna take me? Right next to it? Are you actually serious? And then this one doesn't take me on here either. Nor does it there. Are you actually? Oh my goodness. I guess we'll just do the same thing as before and go out this way.
Nice.
But how are you doing, Sonic World? Since I never bothered to ask yet. Oh, I apparently... Wait, what? I've never seen this before. Okay, I guess I'll get rid of one of these. Since I have a bunch of those.
Yeah.
All right.
But hopefully I can actually get a 1 this time. That way I can spend my money on it.
Oh.
And if not, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need a perfect 6. So either a 1 or a 6 and I'm good.
Ta-da!
But yeah, this command board, dude, it sucks. Can I get the mixture between the two? So now, the only thing I can do is that either I use Navigator and end up getting a 3. Well, actually, no, I need a 3 either way. That kind of sucks. And if I... Actually, no. If I do it, I can go back.
Yeah.
So I'm good there at least. I need a 3 in either direction. 2. Okay, so I gotta stick with a certain direction now. Well, Navigator was made for the whole purpose of going backwards, so might as well. Now I have to hope that I get a 1 in this certain direction.
How nice. Oh.
Why? Game, what on earth? I now need a 5. Like, this game will give me every number for focus block, aside from the number that I want. And it does not make sense.
Ta-da!
That's on... Oh my... Thank you for putting me literally one step in front of it. Are you gonna give me like a 2 or something this time? You probably are. I'd expect that from this game. Worst part is I can't even get the other thing after this. No, let me put on GP projector. Like, just in case she decides to move. And if I actually make it that far. Give me a 1. Thank you. Goodness sake.
Thank you.
Now I need to get... Wait, do I even have enough things for it? No, I don't, because that's a lot. Okay. I'm gonna have to go past that then, unfortunately. Game, don't start giving me 1s repeatedly. This is actually the last thing I need.
Oh. How nice.
Game. My goodness, I swear. This game's out to get me. It is. It knows how to, like, consistently give me bad numbers.
Oh.
Okay, so I guess I figured out the way to get 1s consistently. Just mash at the very beginning. I'll keep that in mind when I need it.
How nice.
Giving Cinderella's like 5s and 6s back to back, but you won't give me a single thing over 1. And if I get a 1 now, I'll lose my GP protector. Don't give me a 3 either. Don't be like that, game. I'm moving so slow right now. Please, game. First part is when I can't even be slow because I don't have enough to actually get this. It's not making me go any faster. And like I said, it doesn't even matter if I win this or not. I just have to get it.
How nice. Oh.
To be honest, the only thing about right now is that I can actually, what is it? I can promote the stream during all this.
How nice.
Nice.
Now, unfortunately, I don't have any more things for the GP protector. So if I get hit again, I get hit again, and there's nothing I can do about it.
Dear.
3 spots, it shouldn't even really be that bad. Now, the only reason I'm using stun is to make sure that she doesn't win the game too early. Of course, thank you, game. You know how to push my buttons?
Check this out.
Okay, I have to spin at least 2 turns on this to get back to the regular spot. Okay, I need a 5 in order to get my cards back. If I can get a 6, that would be nice too, but... Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Need 7 in order to actually get the meteor shower.
Nice.
Of course. Now I have to buy it from her. How much does it actually cost? $8.50. Oh my goodness. Of course she bought it. Unsurprising.
Thank you.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and after that it's gonna be 3. Should I even really be surprised that she managed to land on it and buy it? I honestly shouldn't.
How nice.
I'm just hoping she only wins it at like the best possible time, which is like right after I get it, implying that I actually do get it.
Ta-da!
Why? This is not what I need. In any other situation, I would act for a 3 dice, but this is not the time. Unless you land me directly on top of this. And you don't. You're gonna land me on another one of those. Of course you are. I'm trying to figure out what the best case scenario is to do here. If each of these give you 850, then that's gonna put her at 850, and I don't know what this does. I'm pretty sure it's more than the others, so I'm pretty sure she'll be able to win after that. But I know she is not gonna make it all in one turn. I have turns in order to do this, so it still does suck that this has to happen though. Because keep in mind, if I keep landing on those, I'm not going to be able to buy the thing from her. And I'm also just hoping that she doesn't just up the price.
How nice.
Because if she does that, then that's just going to screw me over even more than I already am. Let's just stun her again.
Yeah.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. I need a 5. This game loves me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need a 6 or a 1.
Check this out.
The biggest issue is I'm constantly landing on these, and that's like the last thing I need to be landing on. Please don't up the price here. If you get a 3 and up it, okay, you got a 2, that's fine, I guess.
Oh.
Thank you. Oh goodness, and I can't. I could have sworn it was like 8-10, so I spent all this time trying to get it and I can't. Because I know you can purchase them when you land on them, so why is it not giving it to me? Yeah, the value's 850. I should be able to buy it. Is it because it was like one of those stupid star ones? So because she bought it, I can't get it. This game, man. If any of you actually managed to like this, you're actual trash. I cannot agree with you at all. Because that completely breaks with the rule.
Nice. Aw.
I don't know why I can't buy it, because you could literally do that with any of the other ones. You land on it, you have the option to buy it. Unless I just don't have enough, which isn't even the case because I had enough for either price that was up there. So again, I should be able to get it. So now she's going to win, and there's nothing I can do about it.
How nice.
She literally only has to go into a circle. And I have to do this again, which is the dumbest part. I have to go through this command board again in order to get it. That's actually the worst part about it. Yeah, because here I can buy it. But, hold on. What? That's not the toll. What? Then what even? Oh my. So it basically just costs a lot. Alright, I guess Captain Justice, unless he can actually get me the thing last minute, then that's fine. But, issue is, I don't know how much GP I actually need for this.
How nice.
And she's literally one turn away. If she gets a 6, she has this. Of course, why not?
I'm a board winner. Thank you.
I have to get a 6 myself and hope that I have enough to actually buy the thing. Which I probably don't now.
Oh.
And she took Captain Justice from me. Okay, I got a 6. Nope. Couldn't get it. And of course you're the one who got it.
Oh.
Literally nothing I can do. Might as well meet her at the finish line. Nothing else I can do. It pisses me off.
How nice.
I actually can't believe I have to do this stupid command board again. Alright, this time we need to try and go up and literally just run into a circle. And hopefully Cinderella doesn't get it this time.
Check this out. Thank you.
All right. Oh.
Alright. If my strategy works out the way that it normally does, if I mash the button, then I can get a 1. Nope, instead I get the exact opposite. Of course. So now, in order to actually Can I still get it if I go this way? I'm trying to do really quick math in my head. No, I won't. I won't be able to get it. I thankfully have enough navigations to just go the other way. And try again.
How nice.
And even if I get a 6, I'm good because I have the box there.
Oh.
What sucks too is that after this I actually do have to pay attention, otherwise I'm gonna keep landing on a bunch of things and I have to get rid of it. Fine, this is fine, this is fine, this is fine. Don't complain. You can at least get at this roll. The issue is you need a 6. Okay, now you need a 4. And I can't get anything higher, otherwise I have to actually go past. Of course. Actually, I can go down and get that. So now I need a 4. It doesn't even matter which direction I go, I need a 4.
How nice.
There we go.
Nice.
And unfortunately, I do still have to pay attention. That way I don't lose enough points.
Oh.
Ta-da!
Of all times for me to try and get Navigator, that was not the time.
Please.
Unless she literally just goes left, which I doubt she's gonna do. She also did not need Navigator there. Oh, she actually went that way. Okay.
Nice.
I'm actually surprised.
Oh.
Check this out. Thank you. Ah!
How nice.
Nice.
Oh. How nice. Oh.
Oh my goodness, stop landing on those! Hey Game Slayer, how you doing? Surprisingly enough, I managed to come back from this, even though it's not like it matters. There, now no matter what, this stupid command board will finally be over until I get to Terra and Ventus. Not Ventus, Aqua. There. But I've just been hating the command board right now. But now I have all the commands in the game. I'm saving. That's all I can say. Now I just need a hit count for all the shot logs. There we go. Everything for that. We're missing an inverse somewhere, but it's not like it matters too much. Okay, have hit count for Bio Barrage. So we need to switch that out with one of the other things. Probably the thing I just got. DLC has gone haywire nowadays. Yeah, it really has. Okay, got the hit count for that. The hit count for Lightning Ray, and then we're good. There we go. Everything in game records. So now, realistically, all we have left is, I'm pretty sure, is actually just the mysterious figure. But my goodness, all I know is I'm not gonna be prepared enough for that. So Mega Flares ahoy! Going back to the good old grind. Charging for stuff that shouldn't even be charged for. That's incredibly true. By the way, if I sound like I'm responding very sarcastically to your comments, that's mainly because the command board just sucks the life out of me. Whenever I get annoyed, I make a lot of sarcastic comments. Or at least my wording sounds sarcastic. But anyways, we're gonna go back to doing more leveling up because I'm pretty sure the only thing I need to do left as Ventus is that I have to do more, well not more, I have to, what is it, defeat the mysterious figure, which is going to be a problem because that guy sucks. So I'm just gonna try my best to level him up as much as possible. I might go to level 99, I'm not entirely sure. All I know is that I like actually have to do this, otherwise it's gonna be borderline impossible. Don't worry, it's fine, you can tell. Good, because goodness, it just happens a lot when I'm annoyed, and the command board is honestly the worst part of this game. I don't know how people can actually defend the command board, it's so bad. But thankfully, you only came in at like the very end of it. All I know is that doing the rest of this is going to take forever. Because I always forget like what the number is for this, but I'm pretty sure it's on like oh goodness, my throat's getting dry. I need water. Anyways, I'm pretty sure the only thing I can actually get, well, the only amount of experience I can get for this is like around, I think it's more than 2,000, but like it's around 3,000 I think for every time I go through here. And that's not including like all the steps that I take. But also, Game Slayer, did you know that I ended up doing a collab video with someone? Like, it was uploaded today. I'm not sure if you actually ended up seeing it or not. I know a lot of people on his channel ended up seeing it, and a few of them even subscribed to me, so that's cool. Maybe Rox is the reincarnation of Ven? Nah. But, like, I need to do more collabs with people. I'm trying to do that this year, because last year I only did, like, 3. And one of them wasn't even too noticed on my channel, so I need to do more. Because right now I'm me and Kingdom Ace have an idea for one, but we haven't really gotten anywhere with that. Me and Jaden2602 we're in the production of doing that, but that's going very slowly. And then me and Prodigy XCD, we have like a bunch of ideas, and they're all in like the same relative state. It's just that for one of them, I've done like this like all of my parts of the script, and he has only done like the intro, so I'm just waiting on him to do that and ask me for audio files for it. To be honest, I can make those audio files at some point. I might do it tonight. Issue is I don't know what else he might want in there. He probably doesn't want that much else other than what I already put. You'll check out the video, sounds good? Alright. I should probably actually like link you the video because you probably have no idea what I'm talking about since you haven't seen it yet. Sounds good. I can't wait. I like the sound of them collabs. I need to, because like I'm at a point where I need to show that I have connections to other people, and like I do have connections to other people, but I don't actually like show it that much. Like I'll mention a few people in certain videos, but at the same time that doesn't really make any form of, you know, recognition at all. But yeah, we just need to get those collabs done. The biggest issue is that out of all of my friends, I have like the most time on my hands, which is also a reason why I'm able to do Let's Plays as often as I am and actually complete them. But yeah, that's one of the major issues. I have all this time on my hands and I'm able to do pretty much all of my stuff. Because like for the collab that me and Prodigy XCD talked, yeah, the one I brought up with Prodigy XCD, I'm pretty sure I did like all of my parts for the script in one day. And I'm pretty sure it was also the day he asked me to start writing them. but I have a decent amount with him. I also need to get to my Jack reviews. I haven't been touching those recently, which is an issue. I should probably... actually, let me look at the date. Actually, yeah, I should be able to have the Jack 2 review out by the end of January if I actually start on it, which I haven't. The only thing I've done for Jack 2 is the script. I don't have any gameplay or any audio files for it yet. So I need to get to work on that as well. And that will give me a few more views, especially since Jack 2 was my most successful Let's Play out of all of them. But yeah, I need to get to the Jack 2 review. And I haven't finished the script for Jack 3, I'm pretty sure, so I need to do that as well at some point. And also, Sly 4 is actually going to be ending, is either tomorrow or Sunday. I haven't recorded anything for Jack X so far, so it's probably going to be tomorrow. But Sly 4 is ending at some point, and it's been like 2 years since I started the first game, so it's actually crazy to think about that. But now I have to move on to other games. I'm probably going to do Dream Drop Distance next, mainly because I don't know when Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to release. And Kingdom Hearts 2 took like 4 months to Let's Play, and that's almost every other day of me uploading a Kingdom Hearts 2 video. And like most of them were around half an hour, so yeah, that definitely shows that Dream Drop Distance is going to take a while. Maybe not as long as Kingdom Hearts 2, but it's still going to take a long time. Maybe longer than it. Yeah, it's probably longer than 1. Jack 2 is really great, but the difficulty spikes are random instead of getting gradually harder. Yeah, that's definitely one thing that I didn't really like too much either. There were definitely some missions in there that I'm just like, okay, why is the game this difficult? Jack 3 manages to not be too difficult in most areas. And it actually is like gradually increased. But in terms of story, Jack 2 definitely has the best story out of all the games. And then is Jack 3 and Jack 1. Jack 1 is honestly just very inferior to both of the other games in my opinion. But that doesn't mean that Jack 1's a bad game. But I also have to get around to Ratchet and Clank so that way I can complete the PlayStation platformer trilogy, which is Sly Cooper, Jak and Daxter, and Ratchet and Clank. But I do still have Jak X, I have Daxter and The Lost Frontier, which I'll probably get to Daxter and The Lost Frontier at some point, mainly because Jak and Daxter has done so well. I might as well do all the games at some point, but problem is I'm going to need a PSP emulator on my laptop and actually try to, you know, be able to record that, which is going to be an issue. To actually, be able to make that, well, not make it, be able to get it to work, and then be able to record it. Because recording on PC is like the dumbest thing in the world. Instead of, what was it? Instead of Jak X, I was trying to get Sonic Generations as like the next Let's Play. But for whatever odd reason, like, I just could not get it to record properly. So, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to hold off on that until I can get that settled, if that. But the issue is, I ran Cuphead mostly just fine. Cuphead didn't really, like, that didn't, you know, fall apart or whatever. But Sonic Generations didn't go well at all when I tried recording it for the first time. So I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna spend 5 years on this. I have other things to do. So I decided, you know what? I'll get the Jak X. Even after I did say that I was gonna take a break from Jak and Daxter games. But I'm like, you know what? Jak and Daxter has done so well on the channel, might as well add X, since I can do that now. All of the games have a great story and diverse world full of mystery and wonder. Yeah. One thing I do wish they went in more with was Golem and Maya, because they didn't really talk much about them. Like, even during the first game, they didn't really discuss much about Golem and Maya. And then after 1, they kind of just disappeared off the face of the earth. As far as I know, they're not really mentioned in any other games. Then again, I haven't played Daxter or The Lost Frontier, so for all I know, they could be mentioned again, but as far as I know, they haven't. But Ratchet & Clank, whenever I get around to that, that'll definitely be an interesting case, because the only Ratchet & Clank game I've actually beaten is the first one. All the other ones I haven't beaten. I played a decent portion of the second game. I haven't beaten it. The third game I haven't touched. And then like every game except for like 1 in the Future series. I played 1 game in the Future series and haven't beaten that. I played All for One, and I honestly don't even know if that game's canon or not, so don't even know if I should include that. But oh goodness. The issue is Ratchet & Clank also has like a bunch of games, so it's gonna be a pain trying to get through all those. Especially, like, I'm probably not gonna play through all those games at the same time. That's probably gonna be like the dumbest decision to do. But like, a lot of people want Ratchet & Clank, so I'm gonna have to add that at some point. I'm thinking to add it in March, but I'm not sure what's gonna happen. It's either late February or March. I'm probably going to do Sonic Generations after Devil May Cry 3. That's another series that I need to do on the channel at some point. But issue is I don't really know like what versions to actually get or not. Yeah, to get or not. I'm assuming it's on PS4, but I don't know, which is like the biggest issue. Because I ran a poll on Twitter about like which other series might I add, and I had God of War, Devil May Cry, and Bayonetta. Surprisingly, Bayonetta, I think Bayonetta actually only got like 1 vote or something like that, and then God of War and Devil May Cry were tied. And I already have God of War, so I don't exactly have to worry about that. Issue is it's like 5 games, so I do have to worry about that. And then Devil May Cry, if I'm correct, there's 3 games, and then there's DMC Devil May Cry, and wait, no, there's 4. I forgot about that. And I think there's a 5th game coming up. So, that's actually 6 games. 5 if I'm not including DMC. You've only played Ratchet & Clank Quest for Booty, the first Ratchet game I've played. Actually, I remember hearing about that game, but I never really saw much for it. Because I was about to say, like, that was a very bizarre title, but then I remembered that, oh, right, that's an actual game. I don't remember really anything for it, though. Because, like, when it comes to me, I play Sly Cooper, like, out of all the other series. I only touched, like, a little bit of Ratchet & Clank, and then Jak and Daxter I played nothing of until 2017. But maybe this year I'll be able to touch, well, no, definitely this year I'll be able to touch more on Ratchet & Clank. And to be honest, literally the only reason I actually beat the first Ratchet & Clank game was because back in, I think it was 2016. In 2016 or 15, I forget which year it was. But one of those years, the Ratchet & Clank movie was coming out, and I'm like, okay. Well, I was about to go to the movie theaters with my friends for my birthday because it was coming out around then. So I was like, okay, I at least need to beat the game it was inspired off of. I need to at least beat the first game so I at least have some idea of what's going on so I can compare it. That's honestly like the only reason I actually did. And then like after that I played a little bit of the first game, not first, second game. And then I didn't really do much after that. I don't know why I stopped playing the second game. Like, I don't think I got frustrated at all. I just, like, put the game down and never picked it back up. And then there was also the game that was based off of the movie, which a lot of people say is really good. But that I also haven't played. It's okay. You guessed nothing special? You guessed nothing special about I'm assuming the, what was it? The Quest for Booty game? But I gotta figure out what other games I have to get around to, because I know Sonic Generations, and I did promise a lot of people that I was going to do Sonic Generations at some point. But if I can't get that working, then I'm probably gonna do Sonic and the Black Knight, because that was the second most requested Sonic game that I put up there. And then after, I don't remember the certain order, but I know the other two games I put up there was Sonic Adventure 1 and Sonic Lost World. And I didn't even have Lost World at the time, so I'm glad that one didn't get up there. But Adventure, I haven't played Adventure in like a long time, so it's going to be a little bit frustrating having to get through that, but I will get through. And same thing with the Black Knight, actually. I haven't played that in forever, so I should probably do a little bit of a test playthrough or something. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I have to get around to No More Heroes 2 as well, because Travis Strikes Back. Well, Strikes Again. I have to remember it's again and not back. But Travis Strikes Again, that's coming out. I don't think it's this year. I don't think it actually got a release date, but it will come out at some point. And then now I have The World Ends With You, which I might actually let's play as well, because that's a really good game as well. After Generations, you need to return back to Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. That was also a really good game. I actually apparently beat that game in a shorter time than most people expect. I think it was like 4 hours. I don't remember. And I was on normal mode too, so a lot of people were surprised by that apparently. And like the thing is, I would play through Metal Gear Revengeance. Well, Metal Gear Rising, that's what a lot of people call it. But I would play through Metal Gear Rising, but the issue is I don't play Metal Gear games. So like a lot of people would expect me, oh, play the other games. But only issue is I only have the first game, and even then I haven't even beaten it. I always get lost and confused. Which, to be fair, is like the dumbest thing in the world, but that's just how it is. And also, I'm probably not going to continue, what is it? The Crash games, because Crash 1 didn't really do all that well, so it's not going to matter if I do 2 or 3. I know 3 is like everyone's favorite in the series, but that's going to take way too long to actually get to. And I'm not going to keep lingering on things that aren't really working. But what other games are out there? Oh right, Dustin Elysian Tale. I need to, well, I want to play that game. I've been wanting to play that game for like the longest. In fact, it was like one of my one of the first games I tried to blind let's play. Issue is my Elgato. Well, it wasn't even the Elgato. My old laptop, like the old one that I had, it messed up the footage. So yeah, I didn't exactly know that my laptop wasn't exactly as powerful as the one that I have now. So some recordings ended up messing up, and unfortunately that was one of them. So I never actually got anywhere with that game. But I really, really do want to get somewhere with that game. This is probably the only Metal Gear game that you like? Really? I'm kind of surprised by that then. Well, actually, well, Metal Gear Rising is like superbly different compared to the other games. So if you like that game over the other ones, then that would make a little bit of sense. So if someone were to like the other Metal Gear games but not Rising, then that would also make sense. You're just not really into the other Metal Gear games. Don't hate them, tried them, it's just not for me. Yeah, like I was saying, it's just not your style of gameplay. And also, there's also Minecraft Story Mode Season 2, because I played Season 1 and I had a blast with that. And my brother got me Season 2 for Christmas. Problem is, actually, I'm pretty sure I still have to wait on episodes, which sucks, and I don't feel like doing that, so I actually have to wait until all the episodes are out, and then I have to buy those. Issue is, I don't know when that's gonna happen, because when I first played the Season 1, it was like, what was it, a year after the game actually came out or something like that? So I just waited until all the episodes were out, and then I did the playthrough for the game. You just dig the sword combat so much. It is really good and satisfying. But what was I talking about? All right, Minecraft Story Mode. Another issue with Minecraft Story Mode is because after I beat the game, I went back, got the Platinum Trophy, and unfortunately, I deleted the save data because I didn't think there would be another game. And I did this, I'm pretty sure back in like 2016 or like early 2017. So like, I didn't know that another game was even there. So like, unfortunately, I got rid of my save data before actually, you know, playing the other games. So none of my stuff will actually carry over unless I get extremely lucky, which isn't going to happen. I just have to hope for the best. But again, I just have so many games that I want to get to, but I'm not going to be able to get to them all. Hey, Phantom. How are you doing? Just talking about a bunch of games that I need to get around to Let's Playing on the channel. Also, another thing, Mario games. I don't know why, but like no one wants Mario games on my channel. Or at least like not that many. Because when it came to the poll that I mentioned before, granted I also had Ratchet and Clank up there and that won the majority vote. So that's more than likely why. But I was like, you know what other series should I add? And it was Ratchet and Clank, Mario, Uncharted, and there was like one other series. I forget what it was. Where I was like, okay, what do you guys want more games of? Or just want me to do in general? And unfortunately I forget what the fourth one was. But oh, it was Infamous. And like surprisingly, Infamous was like second place for like a good while. And I think Uncharted, it was either Uncharted or Mario that came in third place. But Ratchet and Clank ended up being first. You've only done one Mario game on your channel? I've only done one Mario game as well, and it was Mario Odyssey. Technically two if you count Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, and that was like my first, what was it, Let's Play ever. Or at least on this channel ever. So that's also a really big surprise, but again, I've never really done any other Mario games. The next one I do would probably be Galaxy, because A, I have that game, and B, it would be pretty easy to actually Let's Play. I could also do Mario 64. I could do that game. But, I'm probably gonna do Galaxy over that. Whenever that actually happens. Maybe you should ease Mario in it. Like, start with Galaxy. Yeah, like I was saying. I'm probably gonna start with Galaxy. That or 64. Those are probably the two best games to actually start off with when it comes to Mario. Sunshine is definitely like a middle thing. Like, after the first game. Like, you can't do Sunshine immediately. You have to do it after another Mario game. Preferably Galaxy or 64. Or even Odyssey, for that matter. But in terms of Sonic games, I've been doing a bunch of Sonic games ever since like I started out, because I'm pretty sure my first Sonic Let's Play was Sonic Colors, which I ended up enjoying. I need to take water real quick. But after that, was it Sonic and the Secret Rings? I don't think it was. It might have, actually. I think it was Sonic and the Secret Rings. But I didn't enjoy that game. And like, there are some people to this day that still want me to actually complete the ending, because like, I didn't get the actual ending because there's an alternate ending where you don't get all the world rings and it just goes to the credits, which is like the dumbest thing in the world. But people still want me to actually go and get the real ending, but issue is I already sold the game because I don't like the game that much, so yeah, unfortunately that's not gonna happen, but maybe one day, maybe one day. But then after that, I'm pretty sure it was Sonic Mania after that, and then it was Sonic Forces. So yeah, I played 4 Sonic games on the channel, which is crazy. And it'll be 5 at some point this year. So, wait, I skipped one. You did New Super Mario Bros. Wii? It was so long for you? How long were the videos? Because that might be one thing. Then again, that game is also pretty long. So that could easily be the reason. Sonic and the Secret Rings suck. Worst Sonic game? It's definitely bad. Oh, goodness. you're shocked you completed the game. I'm shocked I Let's Played it. But like the reason why I Let's Played it is because I heard, excuse me, rather mixed things about the game, and I'm like, you know what? Let me get my own opinion on the game, and now I can officially say that the game's bad. But of course, I do still have a bunch of other Sonic games to get to, or at least get to Let's Playing, because I never really played Lost World. So, I'm technically going to be going into that one blind. What was it? Black Knight I've played before, but it's been so long since I last played it. Generations, of course, I've played that recently, but PC and all that, I need to work out the kinks for that. Adventure and Adventure 2, actually, I've never beaten Adventure 2, I just realized that, and Adventure 1, again, it's been a long time since I played that one either. But after that, I don't think there's really that many other games aside from the classic games, which I've never played before either, so maybe I could get around to those one day. But who knows? But aside from that, I don't think there's really any other Sonic games that I can really play that have like a lot of relevancy. You were gonna branch out with South Park, but that game is a little... Wait, what? A little much? Yeah, that's true. Especially since you are specializing a lot more in fighting games for your channel. That's definitely branching out. You were at part 9. Wait, you were 9 parts, 100%ing everything, taking an hour just to clear a world. Yeah, that's kind of bad. You beat Adventure 1 and 2 during your walkthroughs on those games? Okay. But I just have so many games to get to. And another issue with, like, me Let's Playing games, I don't really have much time to be playing games on my own now. Aside from, like, right now, when I'm streaming. Because I have Persona 5 right now, and I've barely touched that game. I have Horizon Zero Dawn, which I actually haven't touched that game. I played it less than Persona 5, because I want to get into the Persona series. What other games? Final Fantasy 12, Battle Chef Brigade. I don't know if any of you know that game, but it's on Switch right now, and it's a very fun game. But I also have that game. I beat Doom on Switch, so that's good. Doom didn't take me that long to beat, mainly because I was just obsessing over it during the, what was it, winter break. So that was good there. What other games? Oh right, Xenoblade Chronicles 2. That's gonna take forever to go through. That and Persona 5. You mean Deadpool did okay? Which you were surprised by? I'm having a brain fart right now. What am I about to say? Oh right. Like I would like to play like Persona 5, what is it? Breath of the Wild or games like that on the channel. Issue is, those games are gonna take forever, especially Persona 5. I've not really played much of Persona 5, but I know that it's extremely long compared to other games on the channel. The longest Let's Play I've done on the channel was Kingdom Hearts 2, and that was like around 40 parts, and it took 4 months. And that's after me uploading it like almost every other day. So if I do like Persona, it's going to get to at least 100 parts. And my thumbnails aren't made for anything over 99, so that's not exactly going to work out very well without me having to edit it so that the numbers are smaller, which is going to look weird. You normally have to force yourself not to record gameplay and just play the game? Really? That's kind of... Well, mainly, I don't really ever, like, try to force myself to not play the game anyway, so I guess I just don't fall under the same category as that. You still haven't beaten Persona 5? Yeah, I know Persona 5 is a long game, and you got it day 1. Yeah. Oh, goodness. And there's also so much stuff you can do in the game, too, from what I hear. And to be honest, I'd probably do more Legend of Zelda games, but like the only Legend of Zelda game I Let's Played on the channel was Ocarina of Time, and I didn't beat that game because the Shadow Temple is stupidly hard. I got so frustrated at that game, I'm just like, you know what? Forget it. This is a waste of my time, and then I just moved on to other things. There haven't really even been too many games that I haven't finished Let's Playing. Knack was one of them, and I absolutely hate Knack with all my heart, but Knack's one of them, Ocarina of Time's another, Ukulele, Final Fantasy 15 is also another. I got bored of Final Fantasy 15 extremely quickly, but I think that's it. I'm pretty sure there's only been 4 games I haven't completed a Let's Play for, so that's actually really good compared to all my other ones where I've finished one. Sonic Forces just disappointed you? Yeah, it disappointed a lot of people. Sonic Forces actually could have been like really good, but it just wasn't. So much wasted potential. And it's also a really short game too, which doesn't help. Like if the game was just longer, like in general, if the levels were longer, like that would have been fine if the game itself was just longer. And I would love to just make my own video on it, but like the hate on Sonic Forces is a lot lower than it is now, so well, no, than it was. Like when the game first came out and all the Sonic DLC was being talked about and junk, so there might not be too much of a point trying to reiterate how bad Forces is. At least you completed a Let's Play. You couldn't even complete Injustice 2 Let's Play. Yeah, that's also another weird thing. Let's Playing fighting games. I don't know how that's really gonna work. I just feel like Let's Playing fighting games is weird. I don't know. Especially since I'm not really all that great at fighting games to begin with, so that's also another thing. Things will just take forever. But then again, everyone just gets rocked in story mode, so maybe that's stuff people are actually looking for. If it has the story. Yeah, if the fighting game actually has a story. If it doesn't, then there's not really any point of trying to Let's Play the game. You're just putting gameplay for it. Oh yeah, and then racing games. Racing games are also another weird thing, because the only racing game I'm doing right now is Jack X. I've never done another racing game on the channel before. And I'm having fun with Jack X. It's a very good game. You can see what the head honchos were going for, but they made a lot of bad decisions. I'm assuming you mean for Sonic Forces? Because we're talking about a bunch of different things. But yeah, there were just a bunch of bad decisions made for Sonic Forces. Like, Sonic Forces was a lot more of, like, tell and not show because of the radio, which a lot of people hated to begin with. But yeah, Sonic Forces just had a lot more of telling instead of showing you. And then they also brought back like a decent amount of characters into the game. Like a lot of characters that aren't even really used. Like they brought back Vector, Charmy, and SBO, that's his name. And SBO. They brought back Silver, who, well, let me actually like categorize them first. Vector, Charmy, and SBO, and they don't really do much. Silver got into one fight with Infinite and got rocked. And who else? They brought back Classic Sonic, which of course everyone hates because he literally has no reason to be in the game and he has the worst gameplay in the entire game. Who else did they bring back? Oh right, they brought back Omega, who didn't have much purpose in the story either, to be honest. They brought back Chaos, man. Chaos since Sonic Adventure 1. He doesn't look like goop anymore. He actually looks like water. And he doesn't even have an in-game model. Like, how do you get more disrespected? To be brought back after so many years, only to not even be anything in the game. Just literally defeated within the first, like, 10 minutes of the game. It's saddening. You can see... Oh, wait, I read that already. You wish Blaze was around. You trade Classic Sonic for her. Yeah, that's another thing. But I guess Blaze is kind of stuck there in her other dimension. So, maybe if they find another reason for the dimensions to cross, then that'll happen. But unfortunately, for the longest time, Blaze will just be, you know, stuck in her own dimension. But yeah, they did so much wrong with the game, and it outweighs all the good parts. Because Sonic Forces, it looks really nice. It looks like a really nice game. Like, visually, it's a nice game. But the writing is... Oh my goodness, the writing, I hate it so much. It's been generations since we've seen you. I want... Oh, goodness. But, the writing, especially for Sonic's awful. Character development... There's hardly any character development, especially for Infinite. Infinite was such a bad character, to be honest. Because, like, he got no actual character development in the actual story. And it was only in, like, the DLC for Shadow where he actually got any form of development. And then, Tails. Tails had to get... In terms of character development, Tails was the most screwed over out of anyone else in the entire game. Because... in Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, he basically has his own arc where he's like, okay, I had to learn to not be afraid and to do things by myself. But he encounters Chaos Zero in Sonic Forces and is completely frightened. All that character development down the window. Well, down the drain. I hate it so much. And then Sonic, despite being imprisoned and tortured, not knowing where he is for like 6 months, comes out cracking jokes. It's ridiculous. Because I'm just like, this is not how anyone would act after being imprisoned and tortured for 6 months straight. No one would act the same. I don't care like how like child-friendly-ish you're trying to go for. Because the thing is, this is supposed to be one of the like semi-darker games like Sonic Adventure 2. But, like, they completely fail at doing that. They don't take... Well, it's not even like it's supposed to be darker. It's supposed to be taken more seriously. Issue is, they don't really do that with Sonic's cracking jokes 24/7. And they completely ignore, like, basic, you know, psychology of how people would actually work if they were tortured for 6 months. And also, I don't know, maybe more gameplay styles would have been nice. Like, kind of how they did it for... it would kind of be like a mixture between Sonic Adventure 2 and... What was it? Not Heroes. Well, maybe... Well, no. Well, I guess maybe a mixture between Sonic Adventure 2 and 1, where... It's kind of difficult to explain. Each stage would have, like, certain characters that you'd be able to play as, and you would go throughout the level. So I guess that's more Sonic Adventure 2 and Heroes in a sense. It's weird. I don't really know how to explain it without making a full-fledged video. You hate that Generations... Wait, Generations Infinite? Okay. Infinite was so cool and awesome that episode Shadow turned him into a whiny emo. Tails is my least favorite character. It's not even like Tails is my least favorite character, it's just that he got so disrespected in Forces. For like no reason. His personality could not have taken a bigger dive. He became super dependent on Sonic. Again, which doesn't make any sense. But yeah, everyone was also really loving Infinite, and then we all realized, oh wait, he's just really bad. Another thing, I almost forgot, Infinite is stupid. He let like 4 people live and just didn't kill them, and then he ended up getting killed by them. Because he let Modern Sonic live after they fought for the first time. He let Classic Sonic and Tails live after hearing them very clearly, but not doing anything about it. And then he let the Custom Hero live twice. Once, I guess for just intimidation, which even then is still dumb. But the second time, no, he just let him live. Like it... Like, I know we have to have our stories, but kill them! Just kill them! That's all you gotta do. Like, it's not even that hard. I mean, even Eggman pointed out, you should have killed him! You should have killed Modern Sonic! Like, that would have made this like 10 times easier, but you didn't. Because of your stupid ego. Like, it angers me so much. Because in real life, you would never do that. You would never let someone who has the full capabilities of stopping you just let you live. You would never do that. At the end of the day, Sonic Forces is just a game that's all talk and no substance. Yep, that's basically it. And the worst part is that the game's like around $40 too. And like some people are trying to say that, well, it's a $40 game, what did you expect? But by that logic, then $20 games shouldn't be doing that good. But then with the game I mentioned before, Battleship Brigade, that's actually pretty good. And I'm having more fun with that game than I am Sonic Forces. Cuphead should also be a bad game. A Hat in Time should also be a bad game. There was another game that I want. Sonic Mania, $20. That should be a bad game, right? But it's better than Forces. So $40 price tag does not mean anything when it comes to AAA companies. And like all the games I mentioned, or at least most of the games I mentioned, they're made by like indie developers, or like the size of indie developer teams. So again, that shouldn't matter when it comes to a AAA title. Just because they put $40 into the game for a price tag instead of $60, that doesn't mean that the company should try any less when it comes to making the game. The $40 price tag means nothing, at least when it comes to a AAA title. Because, like, why is it that indie developers who will have their game spent for like $20 are able to do better games than those from AAA companies that charge for $60? Why is that? That's the whole reason why indie developers are actually like getting so much recognition, especially like within the last few years. Because Shovel Knight, Shantae, what are some other indie games? But Shovel Knight and Shantae, those are two definitely big ones. Cuphead, like I said before. Sonic Mania, which was basically at the level of a indie team. Again, these are like very small teams that are able to do more and do better than a AAA company. Some of them in the same exact company. Just doesn't make sense. If you were infinite, you would have won, but... Oh, won, that's the wrong spelling. But no, they had to go all shonen on us. You honestly don't understand why Sonic has a story anymore that's supposedly deep. Like, it was like at first when Sonic Adventure 1, that's probably where it first started, and I used 2 mecha players there. That was dumb. But I would assume that it really started with Sonic Adventure 1, and then after that, it was with Sonic Adventure 2, and then after that, it was kind of just anywhere it went. Since when did a price define quality? Thank you. Because a lot of people like to say that, oh, it was a $40 game, what did you expect? By that logic, $20 games should be worse, but sometimes they're better than $60 games. You could have come up with a better story for Forces. Here's the thing, take Classic Sonic out. He has no reason to be in the game. Like, literally no reason. He does nothing for the story. And he has the worst gameplay anyways, so that'll just automatically make the gameplay better if you just take him out. Make the writing... Either have the writing to where it's supposed to be at, like, Lost World level, or it's supposed to be at Sonic Adventure 2 level. There's no difference. Not difference. There's no mixture between the two. You can't have a mixture between the two. Like, you can't, and have that expected to work. You just can't. Because it's like trying to put Sonic in basically... what's a super serious movie? Maze Runner, I guess. Since that movie's pretty relevant. But trying to put Sonic in Maze Runner. Like, well, the Sonic Forces Sonic in Maze Runner. That would not work out well at all. Just stick to one thing, please. That's all I'm asking. Skullgirls is better than most fighting games, and it's super cheap. Especially if you get the beta, because if you get the beta, you can basically play online for free. You don't even have to spend money on anything. And you have all the unlockable characters too. But then again, I don't really play too many fighting games. The only fighting games I've really played are Mortal Kombat X, Smash Brothers, of course, Fighter Z, which I'm gonna be getting because, well, not Fighter Z, Fighters, my bad. But Fighters and are there really any other games? Well, fighting games? I don't think there are. Oh right, I'm gonna get the My Hero game, or at least look into the My Hero game, because that looks really. And actually no. When I first saw it, I was like, well, first saw gameplay for it, I'm like, this is missing something. Like, this is definitely missing something that the anime is able to provide. I don't really know what it is, but it just feels like it's missing something. But all I can really hope is that things turn out better. Or turn out good for the actual game. But yeah, I don't really play too many fighting games, mainly because I'm bad at them. But fighters, I'm actually able to do decently at. No, not really, and My Hero looks kind of bad. Yeah, that's what I was saying. First, no classic Sonic. You stay in Green Hill. Then I guess the story would start off how it was when Sonic was getting beat up. Probably. Like, overall, like, the story just needs a little bit of a rehaul, I guess. It's not even like the story. Oh, speaking of the story, they outsource some of the story to other, like, comics and junk, and I absolutely hate that. Unless, like, there's barely any story in the game. Basically, if it's not acting in the way that Team Fortress 2 and Overwatch are, don't do that. Do not absolutely do that, because that leaves very crucial stuff out of the actual game, which most people are actually going to play and might not even know about the actual comics or anything like that. It's going to leave most of the actual story elements that people will be asking about, and like they won't tell you anything, because we hardly know anything about the Phantom Ruby when you're not looking at the comics. But I'm pretty sure the comics go more in depth with that, and they also go more in depth with Infinite's like actual identity and stuff like that. So basically, if you care enough, you can go to the comics, but most people aren't, or are just not going to know about the comics. So again, just do not do that. I don't know why that's difficult. If you're not being like Team Fortress 2 or Overwatch, where it pretty much doesn't matter and there's hardly any story in there in the first place, then don't do it. And, well, no, there actually is story for Team Fortress 2 and Overwatch, but if it's not any, well, if most of it isn't in the actual game, don't do that. You act like, well, I act like you're great at them. Well, I don't really know too much, but, oh goodness. I've been ranting for a good while. But then instead of Knuckles being the commander, make Silver the commander. Yeah, that is kind of one thing that a few people mentioned too, about Knuckles being the commander. But, I didn't really see too much of an issue with it. I am kind of wondering why Silver was even there in the first place, because, like, he would have to go forward in time. I don't know why he did that, but he just did. But I'm just hoping that the next Sonic game ends up being better than Forza's. That's all really anyone can hope for. Overall, Forces was just a massive disappointment. But let's stop talking about Forces and how that game is just overall mediocre, and try to talk about some other things. But I want to talk about Nintendo Switch games, but I'm pretty sure Phantom doesn't have one, and I'm not sure about Game Slayer. I'm not sure about that. It makes more sense, plus no one's gonna take Knuckles seriously, and as much as I love Knuckles, he's a moron. Yeah, he's, like, even in Adventure 1, he wasn't really like a moron, he was just gullible beyond belief, but I don't know why he's so gullible, it's dumb, but yeah, like, then he wasn't even all that dumb, and in Adventure 2, he wasn't dumb. When did it actually start? It was after, like, Sonic X came out. and Knuckles became more of just a yelling brute. And I don't really know what game came after that, but it was definitely after Sonic X when that actually started. Oh wait, I just read that. You want to hear? You want to hear about the Switch? Don't hurt. You like? Wait, are you asking me not to tell you about the Switch? I'm not sure. You hope Smash hits the Nintendo Switch. That's something that a lot of people are hoping for. Will it happen anytime soon? Probably not. That's probably something that they're going to say for E3. I wouldn't be surprised if they did. But overall, we have E3, so that's probably when they're going to do that. Mario and Rabbids, by the way, is a good game. I would recommend playing that. It's a really good strategy game. As bizarre as a concept that Mario and the Rabbids crossing over, they actually did a really good job with it. What other game? Doom on Switch is pretty good. As a game, is really good, but technologically, I've run into a few issues. The game crashed on me once. It soft locked on the final boss, which sucks because I didn't know that until I looked it up and realized that, oh, it's soft locked. So that's nice. And then there were a few frame rate drops, but aside from that, it was an overall fun game. It reminded me a lot of like Metroid, or at least like 3D Metroid. Tell me about it. Okay. Expensive cardboard. Anyways, you're going to sleep. Bye, guys. Thanks for the awesome live stream. Thank you for coming out, man. Glad to have you here. Was it on the portable? I hear Docket was better. It crashed when it was docked, and it soft locked when it was portable. So basically, neither version is really all that much better. And then another issue that I ran across, and this was on both docked and handheld, was that at random points, I don't know why, but at random points whenever I'm playing, and it was usually whenever I was fighting some of the monsters in there, whenever I was fighting, just randomly the audio would like get super quiet. But it was only when you were actually in the game. In the pause menu, you were fine, but it was only when you're actually playing the game, which sucks because the only way you could reset that is by either A, dying, or restarting from the last checkpoint you were at. So it was dumb, and it was mainly in like the mid game where that happened. I don't know why it did, but it just did. Is that the Frozen Cavern? Indeed it is. And yeah, expensive cardboard. So basically, the expensive cardboard thing is the Nintendo Labo, and Nintendo, well, you basically have to pay a lot of money for some cardboard so that you're able to do a bunch of stuff on it with the Switch, because the cardboard actually does come with a game. So there's that at least. And actually, there's another thing on like. It was some Nintendo website, I forget what it actually is called, but on some Nintendo website, the Nintendo Labo actually replaces the Wii U. So, the Wii U got replaced by cardboard. Let that sink in, dude. Howdy, Prodigy. How are you doing right now? But yeah, the Wii U got replaced by cardboard. They didn't just kill the Wii U. They're trying to make sure that the Wii U never existed. They're burning documents. They're getting rid of everything for the Wii U. But it's just absolutely crazy. But whenever you do end up getting a Nintendo Switch Phantom, games that you definitely need to get: Breath of the Wild, because that was Game of the Year. Mario Odyssey, because that was a contender for Game of the Year, and overall just a fun Mario game. I actually 100% at Mario Odyssey too, so that just goes to show, because I don't 100% that many games anymore. But what other games? Mario and Rabbids, like I said, is a good strategy game. You can look into whatever 3D, well, third-party games you want. I'm assuming you'll get The World Ends With You. I don't know how accustomed you are to that series. Or that game, I guess. Doing good yourself? I am doing good right now. Just talking about the Switch and a bunch of other things while we're leveling up here. I've been leveling up for like a good while actually, because I was like 87 when I first started leveling up in here, and now we're at 90. But I'm probably gonna save, well, no, not even probably. I am going to save the next stream for the mysterious figure fight, because if I try to do it now, it's gonna take too long. And the stream is already at like 2 hours, so. You have Breath of the Wild for Wii U, and you plan on getting The World Ends With You. You're a huge fan of it? Okay. Because I'm planning on getting it too. I might Let's Play it as well, but I'm not sure. Oh, you have Neku's headphones. I didn't even know. Yeah, you're definitely a fan. And speaking of that game, a lot of people are saying that there's like too many ports on the Switch, but the issue is like all the ports are good games, so like there's not really much of an issue there. They're all like really good games, and not only that, they're also getting, well, these ports are getting more representation and love, well, some of them are, than they were previously, because like with Pokken Tournament on the Wii U didn't really get all that much love, but on the Switch it's getting more, you know, liking. And it's also getting DLC, which shows that there's a liking to the game, because there's no reason to put DLC to a game that not that many people like. So, you know. To be honest, I should probably make a video on how ports and like remasters are a good thing. I actually have a thumbnail for it, but I have to redo it so it fits my thumbnail style, but I should probably make a video on that at some point. It would just seem really easy to do. The only port that you and your cousin had a problem with was Street Fighter because of netcode. Yeah, I heard that. I heard from you actually. I'm pretty sure that the Street Fighter 2, yeah, Street Fighter 2 netcode for Switch was really bad playing online. Got thumbnails for days. You actually don't know. I have thumbnails for a bunch of videos. Some of them that I'm probably never gonna do, and others for videos that I will never do. But you know, it's fine. But anyway, speaking of videos, I need to do more collabs, because that's one thing I need to do differently from 2017. Because 2017, I only had 3 collabs, which is a better start than the year before, which were none. But I need to do more. I need to show that I actually have connections to other people, because then their fans will watch me, and then my fans will watch other people. You just learned a new technique for mines? Wait, oh, your thumbnails. I'm stupid. I thought you meant mines as in like this explosive stuff. That kind of mines. But yeah, I also have a fighters video that I have to put out at some point. When will I actually put that out? Because I have to render it too, so it might go out tomorrow. I'm not sure. Issue is I have the final Slight 4 part, which I have to edit at some point, and that's going up tomorrow. So the fighters video is already edited in a sense, because I didn't put too much editing there, because I'm quiet for like most of it because I have to concentrate because it's a fighting game. But like all the footage for that is edited, so that's fine. And what is it? And that's really it for right now. I need to get to my Jack 2 review. I gotta get to that at some point. Realistically, I should get that done by the end of the month. When, what was it? Fighters comes out, you should collab more yourself. Yeah, because I'm at a point right now where, like, if I'm wanting to grow anymore, I need to show that I have connections with other people. Because I have an idea, me and Kingdom Ace, we have an idea right now. Issue is we're just not talking at all about it, so we need to get on that at some point. Me and Jane2602 also have an idea, but we're chugging slowly on that. Me and Prodigy, the guy who was here earlier, I don't know if he's still here, but me and Prodigy have a bunch of ideas, but we're not exactly going too far with those. But we need to get on those. I did one, and actually no, I technically did 2 videos with the kid spot, and the one that was on my channel, I uploaded on the last day of 2017, and then he actually uploaded the one for his channel today, so, and I actually got like 3 subs from that too, which is crazy. You just put yours out today, and lol, but do you think, wait. Oh, what do you think? I just blow up places? Boy, mine doesn't have an S at the end of it. That's why I thought it was mines. Which didn't make sense given the wording of the sentence. You know we had a few ideas. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we do have a few. But, right now I'm trying to do one with Avatar Yaya as well. But, like, in terms of talking to him, he like doesn't talk too much, unfortunately. Or at least when I try to message him, he doesn't really talk back all that much. Kind of reminds me of what I do, because I will spend like days not talking to people or responding back to people. So I should probably not do that. Realistically, I'm over exaggerating. It's still like an hour, which is still bad, but regardless, that is something I should stop. You can't spell, okay? I've had plenty of times like that too. I mean, you're busy people. Yeah, I know that, but like, what sucks is that I don't have much time on my hands, which is why I'm able to do Let's Plays so often. But that really sucks though, because like I'm able to do basically all of my work, or my work for like a certain section, or even all of my work for a video, because like with the video that me and John are doing right now, or Prodigy, I guess, that me and Prodigy are doing right now, like the day he asked me to do the script for, well, my parts of the script, I managed to do all the parts in the day he asked. But like, he hasn't, aside from the intro, he hasn't done anything else. So and I do need to understand that people are busy. They don't have the time schedule that I have. But it's still frustrating because I'm just like, okay, I want to get to this collab at some point in time. But like, another friend of mine, he tells me that like I'm like really lenient on like making sure that other people do their parts, because I'm just like the same friend actually like compared me to like a soldier or whatever when it comes to doing collabs and junk, because I made it a goal to where like I'm wanting to do more collabs and I have to do more collabs this year. So I'm like really persistent on making sure that people do their things so that they're able to, you know, get the stuff out. And like one thing with actually the I can't speak right now. When it came to the kid spot, he told me that the video was originally supposed to be released last Wednesday, and it only came out today, which is like more than a week later. And I think there was actually a release date that he set before the whole Wednesday date. So yeah, again, I know that people have busy lives, but at the same time, it's like, and like the video was finished editing and all that, and I'm pretty sure it was rendered, what is it, like the whole time. So it was just a matter of when he would upload it or not. It's gonna be lit because you guys are putting effort into it. Though don't rush it. I can't speak. I'm rushing my words, but yeah, I understand that. Especially if I want the video to be really good. Because I also have an idea, well, not an idea. I have a video that me and like 3 other people are trying to do right now. The issue is we don't really talk about it either. That's one thing. We need to start talking about the actual collabs because we don't do that. We need to start talking about it. Issue is I don't want to just like bring it up randomly. And especially if we're in like a call where it's like, what is it, like 6 people or something like that. I can't just like, you know, mention it to them. And I feel like it's extremely awkward to try and bring someone over to the side to try and talk to them about it. I mainly just go through everything in text. Which honestly isn't like all that good either because it's not actually like personal. It's not like in your face, quote unquote, because facecam doesn't exist. Your goal is to grow more on Twitch. The thing about Twitch, see, is that like before when I was trying to stream on Twitch, I didn't really get any like form of views. So I just thought, you know, I'm not really growing there at all. Let's just go over to YouTube and stream on there. And it's been working at least like decently well. You want to live stream a lot more. I can see that. I don't really live stream all that much. The only time I ever like live stream, well, actually no, that's a lie. But most of the time, whenever I live stream, it's to 100% or platinum a game, similar to how I'm doing right now. And I also did it for Mario Odyssey, which also took a long time and did a lot of grinding, mainly because it was for coins. Wait, actually no, I did some of that off screen actually, because it was literally just coin grinding, which sucks. Oh goodness, but what games have I done on screen? I've done Kingdom Hearts 2 on screen. I'm pretty sure I did Kingdom Hearts 1, Rechain of Memories I did, and now I'm doing Birth by Sleep. And I have to get to Dream Drop Distance, which I've never done before. And I also have to get to Kingdom Hearts 3, which, whenever that happens. You do it when you're too lazy to make content. That's fair. To be honest, I mainly just do it whenever I feel like it, or on days where I don't upload anything, because I mainly upload daily videos. Because on days where I'm just like, I don't feel like recording a Let's Play. Let's just live stream or something. Like, I don't have a discussion video made. Because there are some times where, like, discussion videos just go on hiatus because nothing happens. There are just times where nothing that interests me happens. So, unfortunately, there are times like that. So it's like, okay, well, either I got a Let's Play video that I have to do at some point, or you can live stream, which is pretty instant, and you don't really have to do anything with that. And hope that people actually go to it. But I need to check what level we're on. I think we're on 92? We might be close to 93. I'll check after this little section. 91. Okay. We'll probably just get to level 92, and then I'll end off the stream, because this this has been like a 2.5 hour stream. You wrote a lot of discussion videos. There was a time where I started doing, well, I started writing scripts, and then I stopped, and then I went back to writing them, so, But yeah, I do write a lot of discussions now. It helps get thoughts out. I'm trying to think, do I have any other discussion videos planned? I don't really think I do. So I guess it's just gonna be another hiatus until something happens. Yeah, you've written down a lot of discussion videos and just won't record. Yeah, I'm kind of the same. Like when it came to the Blaze Blue cross tag DLC thing, like I had the actual script written, but I just didn't actually record it. Unfortunately, that was also like, well, no, I had the script written for a good like 2 days maybe, because I'm pretty sure you released your video on that like last Friday or something like that. It was like earlier this week, or it was the week before, but it was like a few days after you released that video when I had my script, and then the whole YouTube policy rules changed, and then I just got super demoralized and didn't even bother to do it because on that day I was like really like coin flippy on whether I should do it or not, and then that hit me, and I'm like, okay, not even gonna bother then. Well, you know, I'm gonna drop by a live stream same day it happened. Oh, the same day that the actual news came out. Okay. I still don't know what day that is, though. So that's a little unfortunate. You know, YouTube be on that bull crap? Yeah. Wait, did we level up at some point? No, we didn't. Oh, we're only 35, so we can literally just dodge roll. We can literally just walk the rest of the way. So we can get back to the save point. There we go. Because I have EXP Walker. And each dodge is 4 steps, which is odd, but whatever. Sometimes you just go off your head. You can't write a rant. Oh yeah, that was one rant video I wrote. Then there was also the Sonic Forces Supersonic DLC that I wrote the script for that. I don't really do too many rant videos, so I don't know what I actually wrote a script on for the rant video. But I'm pretty sure it was just those. I feel like those were the only ones I actually wrote a script for. I'm not entirely sure though. Alright, but we're at level 92. I'm probably going to spend a good part of next live stream on getting up to level 99. That way we can go and fight the mysterious figure. And that's going to suck. But, oh goodness, we'll get to the mysterious figure next episode. Well, not an episode. I'm not recording a Let's Play. Next live stream. If we are playing this game. But, regardless, I am going to be ending the stream here for anyone who is joining right now. Peace out, man. Peace out, Brawler. Or Phantom. I don't know why I called you Brawler, but whatever. In case you're new to the channel, make sure you check it out, because I'm doing a Sly 4 Let's Play, which is actually going to end tomorrow. So, yeah, there's kind of no point in mentioning that. But I'm also recording Jack X right now, and I'm playing that game for the first time. I'm going to be playing Dream Drop Distance at some point on the channel. It's probably going to be Monday when I do that. Maybe. It's a little bit debatable right now, but I'll figure things out. I have to do Dream Drop Distance at some point. Ratchet & Clank will be added to the channel as well at some point in time. Don't know when that's happening. Maybe in February. I'm assuming then. Is there anything else? Oh, right. Discussion videos. And I also have done a collab video recently with the Kid Spot on his channel. Make sure you go check that out. I will actually link that channel right now. That way you can check him out as well as the video. And hopefully this thing works. Hopefully that link works. Let me just test it. this is... I actually probably shouldn't have clicked on that, to be honest, because I'm trying to look at my thing right now. Okay, so for me, at least, the link works. So that's good. But I'm trying to get back to the actual live stream page right now, and it's being a little weird. But regardless, as I said, Dream Drop Distance, I'm going to be adding that at some point. Ratchet & Clank also going to be added. Got some discussion videos. Make sure you also check out the Kid Spot and the video that we did on his channel, as I've also done one on my channel back in December last month. And that's pretty much it. But anyways, until next video, till next live stream, till next whatever it is that you see me, take care.